In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the secret to how I made 1.8 million at 22 years old and now live my dream life here in Dubai. So the first thing I want to cover is how I was actually able to do that and how you can also do it too. So if I place this camera down. So the first thing I want to cover was how I actually did it, and as you can probably imagine, it wasn't through working a regular 9 to 5, it was through having an online business, more specifically from Shopify dropshipping. So I started Shopify dropshipping all the way back in 2018. However, it was only once I sort of figured out how to actually do it and not following the strategies that you may see online and started coming up with my own strategies is when I actually started hitting the 6-figure months and obviously the 7-figure per year mark, which I've done and which has obviously allowed me to buy whatever I want and now live my dream life here in Dubai. So that was the first thing. I picked an online business model, and the reason why I did that was because there's no job in the world that will pay you that much. There's no job that will pay you 1.8 million in 2 years or 6 figures per month unless you're a Premier League footballer. And even if that, you would need to be in the top 1% to actually earn that kind of money. So the first thing you need to do is pick an online business that's going to detach your time from money. Now, when it comes to picking an online business, there's so many to pick from. Obviously, I myself have chose Shopify dropshipping. However, you can choose whatever you want. So for instance, you have dropshipping, Amazon, copywriting, OnlyFans management, and even YouTube. And there's a bunch to pick from, and the trick is to just pick one. There's no secret, there's no one that's better than the other. Obviously some may have pros and cons which will be better suited to you as an individual. However, they all work. But the thing that they all have in common, like I say, is they detach time from money, and in exchange they provide value for money. So for example, to show you that they all work, let's just take a look at YouTube for example. You can make millions as a YouTuber, you can make millions doing Amazon, you can make millions doing dropshipping. They all work. The thing is, you just need to make them work, and what that means is following the right strategies and doing them for a long enough period of time, and that's how you make anything work in life. For instance, you can take a look at the likes of KSI, Logan Paul, Jake Paul. They all have one thing in common, is that they've been doing YouTube for a long period of time and that they have impacted millions, meaning they provide value to millions. The same is true with dropshipping. The reason why I've been able to make millions is because I've sold hundreds of thousands of products and therefore impacted lots of people's lives. And that's truly the secret to all of these. What they all have in common is that they detach time from money, and they also provide value by impacting millions. And that's the biggest secret. So in order to make millions is to serve millions. And this is actually something called the law of affection, meaning that if you can affect millions, you will make millions. And that's true across each of these business models. If you want to make millions in dropshipping, Amazon, YouTube, the secret to doing that is to simply affect millions, have an impact on millions of people's lives. So KSI, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, they've affected millions. They have millions of YouTube subscribers, they have millions of fans, and as a result, they've been paid millions. Same with Shopify dropshipping. I've been able to make millions doing this, and just to show you that this is true, I'll log into one of my Shopify stores just now and show you some of my results that have allowed me to make the 7 figures that I've made from Shopify dropshipping. So as you can see, this store itself has generated just under 1.4 million sales, and like I say, I've impacted millions, so that's how many people have seen my store. I've also had tens of thousands of orders. So that's the secret to any of these business models, is to impact a wide variety of people, and the more people you can impact in a positive way, the more money you make. And that's the real secret to making millions. Doesn't matter what business model you pick, just as long as it fits that criteria. Meaning, 1, you don't need to trade time for money, and 2, that you have the chance to impact millions of lives. And if you can do that, and you constantly stick at it and get better and do it for a long enough period of time, then that's how you're going to be able to stay wherever you want or buy whatever you want, and I'm living proof of that myself. However, some business models are better than the other. YouTube, it's a long game. It's got to take years. Dropshipping, you can find a product, create a website on Shopify and have ads running or content created within a matter of days, and it's extremely scalable. So if I was to recommend one of these that I would go ahead and recommend for you guys to start would be Shopify dropshipping. So in order to get started, let's say you only need something to sell that people want, you create a website and you then start running traffic to it, which simply means getting eyeballs to your product. I have free courses on my YouTube channel. I also have one-on-one mentoring. If you want to work directly with myself, you can book in using the link in the description, and I can help you with that. However, you can go ahead and try it on your own using the free tutorials that I have on my YouTube channel. But like I said, that's the secret to actually becoming rich, is to simply, 1, stop tying your time to money. So you first of all need to detach your time from money, stop working the 9 to 5, and after that you need to pick the right business model. They all work. Amazon, dropshipping, YouTube. However, some are better than the other. Like I say, Amazon has a bigger startup cost, YouTube takes longer, dropshipping, within a week you can start making sales, or even within a matter of days. And I have a YouTube video coming out, which is simply me starting and scaling a dropshipping store in the span of a week, and I'll show you the results at the end of that. And that's just to prove that this actually does work, and is something that you can actually do, and is not something that you see online and when you try it, it doesn't work. It actually does work. So I hope that helps, and I hope this shows you that in order to make millions, you must impact millions. And the more people you help, the more that'll help yourself. But drop me a comment down below of what videos you'd like to see next, and I'll be reading all of them and personally replying to each of them. But other than that, I'll see you guys soon.